How you doing, guys? I'm here to talk about the recent Apple and FBI legal case, and this is where they've been trying to get Apple to hack into a terrorist's iPhone, and it's dangerous on many fronts. And this is my thoughts on the case. I think the FBI just wanted to use this as an example. I don't really think they were that worried about breaking into that terrorist iPhone as much as using this legal case to set a precedence where they could use any tech company to legally unlock certain phones. And we can even see where they tried to get public opinion, where they would trying to get the public to go with them. They're saying, oh, Apple doesn't care about terrorists. What about the children, or whatever use they can try to get the public against Apple. And it kind of backfired. And I think this is the reason why they dropped the case. And even the judge was saying, well, Apple doesn't have to do this. And they're trying to make now companies do certain things with their products to allow them free access to it, which I don't believe in for many reasons. For one, the FBI wants Apple to make an OS that they can install on phones to make it easily they can hack into. And I can see this dangerous on so many fronts, because if this gets out in the wild, and the government hasn't been the most hack-proof either, so it could be easy for hackers to get in and get a hold of this operating system. They could leave a phone with this hackable, operating system laying around. It can be stolen. So many things can happen, and because they're trying to use this as we can't stop this terrorist if Apple doesn't allow us into these phones. And like I said, if it gets out in the wild, this can actually be more dangerous than the terrorists themselves, because it could be a stalker looking for his or her ex-wife or husband. It could be a pedophile looking for children. You got people's locations can be found on these iPhones, addresses, phone numbers, financial data, medical records. So this is very important that that this doesn't happen. And so I have a feeling this is not going to be the only case of federal and local governments trying to get Apple and other tech companies to hack into these phones. So it's very important that we have encryption. In fact, Apple, it looks like, is trying to even further that with their iPhones, but also the iCloud as well. So I'm glad that they weren't able to do this, because to me, while I agree with fighting terrorists is very important, likewise, I also believe that it's eventually more important to not allow any government to gain easy access to anything. Because, like I said, it's not necessarily the government themselves, but it's, once there's something out there that allows you to hack into any phone, it can be eventually stolen from a server, from an iPhone that has this on, and they leave it lying around outside FBI jurisdiction, or just a bevy of other things. So that's my thought on the Apple FBI case.